like to say a huge thank you to all those people who have supported us with our Rohingya journalism project. Several weeks ago this was just a concept to take two of our own journalists and send them to Burma to do some in-depth reporting on the Rohingya, to fill a gap that mainstream media have failed to deliver upon. Now I'm really happy to report that both Asad and Emmanuel are safely back home. They've got a great deal of material that they are processing now for future reports, including video footage and photos, and we hope to be releasing further reports in the coming weeks. Asad and Emmanuel will both be available for interviews and taking interviews over the coming weeks, so if you are media and you're interested in talking to them or perhaps using some of their materials, then please do get in touch. Our project, however, doesn't stop here. They've done some brilliant reports, they've got some more reports to come, but we see this as an ongoing project to highlight the plight of the Rohingya and the Burmese Muslims and to push for their rights. And we feel that getting media constantly into Burma to do this is a really important step. So please stick with us. We will be publishing soon detailed accounts of money that we raised, how it's been spent, what we've got left, and plans for the future, and then we can see how we can progress this project and take it further. But right now I want to tell you something that is of major concern. Unfortunately, again, we are hearing renewed threats towards the Rohingya community. It seems that it has been the plan for some time that violence may take place during the Burmese Water Festival, which takes place, it begins on Saturday the 13th of April and carries on for 4 days until the 17th of April, which is traditionally the New Year. The Water Festival is considered a time when symbolically evil is washed away from the country. But we hear that it may be used as a distraction whilst more blood is shed. We really hope that this is not the case, and it has happened over the past month that we have had several serious and credible threats against the Rohingya community, and online we have created a huge storm to raise awareness about this. And then those attacks have not gone ahead, certainly not against the communities where we were anticipating they would. This may indeed be because of your support and your action. In the past, in October, when there were official riots at that time, but I would say attacks on the Muslims, what happened was threats were delivered and then they were acted upon. So we do know that usually these threats are carried out. What happened recently in the town of Miktila took us all by surprise. That was an attack against Burmese Muslims, not against the Rohingya, but it is the same group of people who are operating. And you can see then there what exactly they are capable of. They move in without mercy, burn down all their homes, and have no hesitation in literally taking innocent children, chopping them up and throwing them onto fires, burning people alive. It is absolutely horrific. What is very, very concerning is that it appears none of those people involved in the violence, none of the 969 monks have been arrested. So these killers are still at large and they are bloodthirsty people. So what is stopping them launching further attacks? Now, we've just heard recently that there have been renewed threats on populations in the state of Arakan, and we hear that this is expected to take place during the water festival. So from the time of actually publishing this video blog, that's actually just in 2 days' time. It's no time at all. We don't know if these attacks will take place, but we cannot sit back and do nothing. So I encourage you all, please, please, look up the number of your local Burmese embassy and also the email. Call them and email them and insist for extra security to be placed around the Rohingya villages to make sure that these attacks don't happen in the state of Arakan. And in addition, also please contact your members of parliament and also your foreign office and world leaders and do the same. let them know that we have heard there are rumours that a further attack will take place against the Rohingya during the water festival, and we would like to see extra security implemented and assurances from the military that they will protect the Rohingya population during this very, very important time. If we can just get to the new year without any further bloodshed, the 17th of April, then maybe we can start pushing for some of the human rights to be restored to the Rohingya. There is an imminent crisis arising anyway, with the rains due shortly in just 6 to 8 weeks' time. And when those rains come, many of these Rohingya camps are going to be completely underwater. So these people, thousands of them, need moving and putting into proper homes, proper shelter urgently. But of course, if anything happens before then, if any massacre is attempted before then, you know, it is going to be terrible. It's going to be like hell broken out. So I urge you all, please, right now, either today or tomorrow, before the weekend, because by the time it's the weekend it's too late, please call your embassy and your members of parliament and urge them to act urgently, to send messages to the Burmese government to ask for security for the Rohingya during this critical time. Thank you.